sell. So this is not the right time to sell. Price has already moved. It has moved. Okay, so that's my take on GU. GU is still bearish at the moment. We cannot buy. We cannot buy. But right now, GU is also at a discount level. If you apply Fibonacci, okay, from this swing low to this swing high, you can see that on GU is at what's it called? Is at a discount level. So price is likely going to pull back anytime soon. Okay, price is likely going to pull back anytime soon. Is at extreme discount, extreme discount. So what you should look out for is a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, that's what I would advise that you look out for. Okay, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on 4-hour time frame before you buy GU. At the moment, GU is bearish. But if you're entering a sell from current market price, the risk will be too high. This is where you should have entered, and now it has done over 168 pips. This is above the daily average true range. This is above the daily average true range for GBPUSD. So it will not be wise for you to start selling GU unless you've executed a sell trade on GU. That's good. But right now you cannot sell. Like I said, price is at a discount area. So you should be looking for pullback. So you're likely going to buy, or if you want to sell, you wait for price to pull back to a premium area before you sell. You cannot sell at the current market price. You either look for buy after the formation of a bullish reversal pattern, or if you're considering selling, wait for price to pull back to a premium area, which will be above level 50. Okay, price has to pull back to a premium area before you go bearish on GBPUSD. I hope that is clear. Please, if you have any question, if there's any pair you want us to look at together, please drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. So that's my take on GBPUSD. Also, remember tomorrow is NFP. So remember tomorrow is NFP. So you have to be very conservative. Okay, if you're trading on USD pairs. Okay, be conservative. Take whatever profit you want to take from the market today, and ensure you close your trade before NFP news is released. I hope that is clear. So let's move to the next instrument. Let's look at gold. What's happening on gold? Gold. So gold also has been bearish since the market opened. Let's start from the daily time frame. You can see yesterday candle closed as an hanging man. Can you see how yesterday candle closed? It closed as an hanging man. An hanging man indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish. So you can see a day before, this was Tuesday. Yeah, this was Tuesday. The candle closed bullish. And yesterday, Wednesday, it closed as an hanging man, which indicates, and it's a bearish hanging man, which indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish. I can see so far today, the market has been, what? Bearish. I told you guys my bias for gold this week is bearish. Okay, it's bearish. So it's been bearish. Let's go down to 4-hour. Let's see after the close of yesterday candle. Let's see the pattern we had on 4-hour. So okay, so yesterday, I think this was first candle for today's market. Today is third. Okay, so this was the last candle on 4-hour. This was the last candle on 4-hour. You can see. So we had a doji here. The next candle closed bullish, and first candle for today's market closed as a shooting star. Can you see it? It closed as a shooting star. Okay. Now after the close of that shooting star, let's go to 1 hour. What pattern do we have? It should be bearish reversal pattern also. So you can see the pattern we had on 1 hour. This is a valid bearish reversal pattern on 1 hour. This is a shooting star. You can see it. A valid bearish shooting star. After price tested this resistance, you can see price tested this resistance zone. You can see it. Price tested this resistance zone and there was a strong rejection from that zone. And you can see. So that's the reason gold has been bearish. Now you cannot sell gold. Gold has done over many pips today, 168 pips. Can you see that? So this won't be the right time to sell gold. This won't be the right time to sell gold. This would have been the best entry for gold. Sell. If you had entered sell at this point, your stop loss would have been, let's say 60 pips, 3 pips above this high. And let's say your TP would be 120. Okay, 120 pips. So by now you should be out of this trade. Okay, you should be out of this trade if you had sold gold earlier. Okay, you should be out of this trade. This is not the right time to sell gold. Okay, you should be looking for buy. That's my take on gold. If you want to take any trade on gold from now, it should be a buy and not a sell. It should be a buy and not a sell. You just wait for 4-hour candle to close. If a bullish reversal pattern forms on 4-hour, okay, let's say an hammer forms on 4-hour, you might want to take advantage of the pullback. Okay, price is likely going to pull back to this area. Okay, a fair value gap has been created. You go down to 1 hour, you'll be able to identify the fair value gap that was created. Let's go down to 15 minutes. Let's go down to 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, you can see this fair value gap that was created here. So price is likely going to come back and fill this fair value gap. So if you're considering buying, wait for 4-hour candlestick to close bullish. A bullish reversal pattern should form on 4-hour. Then wait for price to pull back to this area. If you want to buy, this should be your target. And if you want to sell, ensure that this fair value gap gets filled before you sell. I hope you're getting me. Are you still here? If you want to sell, wait for price to fill this gap before you sell. This won't be a good price to sell gold. Okay, that's my take on gold. Gold at the moment is bearish. At the moment is bearish, but I can see that there is a high possibility, okay, for price to pull back. Okay, you can see liquidity has been cleared. Liquidity residing at this previous low has been cleared. Can you see it? This low has been cleared. And this is 15 minutes. And this candle that just closed on 15 minutes, this is an hammer. So if the next candle closes bullish, preferably above this resistance that was created here, one could risk buying. Okay, if this resistance is broken, if the next candle, bullish candle, closes above this resistance, one could buy, and your TP, like I said, should be at this fair value gap. All right. So that's my take on gold. Let's look at Euro or C, or let's look at GJ. Okay, let's look at GJ. GJ. So as you can see, GJ this morning, it's been bearish. You can see. I think this was the second candle for the day, first candle for the day. So with this pattern we have here, like I told you guys yesterday, there's a high probability they want to come and fill this gap, and that gap has been filled, as you can see. This gap, I shared this with you guys yesterday, that GJ is coming to fill this gap, and after this gap gets filled, you should look for sell opportunity, and that has played out on GJ. Okay, this is an engulfing pattern, shooting star, engulfing candle. So with what I see here, GJ is bearish at the moment, but you cannot sell at the current market price. You can see where price started going bearish. This would have been the best entry for GJ. Let's go down to 1 hour. After the formation of that shooting star for 4 hours, so this would have been the best entry. After price broke out from, you can see why this fair value gap, can you see it? You can see what played out. Immediately this gap got filled, you can see. Immediately this gap got filled, this fair value gap here. Immediately it got filled. What happened? Price started dropping. Can you see that? And that has been achieved. They've achieved that. So what should we do now? What should you do now? You can see a fair value gap was created here. You cannot sell from the current market price, right? I think it has done over 200 pips. Let's see from this point. You can see it has done over 200 pips. You cannot jump in and start selling from this point, right? The risk will be too high. So since the fair value gap has been created here, there is a possibility for price to pull back to come and fill this gap. Okay, let's go to 15 minutes. There's a possibility for price to pull back to fill that fair value gap. Okay, so this is the fair value gap of 15 minutes. See this fair value gap. So if you want to sell, if you want to join the trend, the bearish trend on GJ, you should wait for price to pull back to this area. Okay, you should wait for price to pull back to this area before you sell. Are you with me? Wait for price to pull back to this area before you sell. Okay, so if you see a good buy setup, you could take advantage of it. Okay, just trade the pullback, okay, to this area, pull back to this area before you sell. Let's go down to 4 hours, but wait for 4 hours. 4 hours should confirm. Wait for 4 hour candle to close bullish. A bullish reversal pattern should form on 4 hours before you buy its place. It should form on 4 hours because on 4 hours, there's a fair value gap here. And this gap has not been filled. It has not been filled. So they might want to fill this gap before going bullish. You can see. But if the current candle closes bullish, let's say an hammer, you could risk buying. And if you are buying from that area, your stop loss should be a few pips below this level because they might still want to fill this gap. So it's either this candle closes bullish for you to buy, and if you are buying, you are setting your TP here. Okay, this should be where you should use as your TP, this zone. So maybe after filling this gap, then price might just come back here to fill this gap. So it's either they fill this gap before going up, or they come back up here, pull back to this point to fill this gap before coming back to fill this fair value gap. Are you with me? Are you with me? So that's my take on GJ. GJ is bearish at the moment, but with my C price pull back to fill this fair value gap were identified on 15 minutes time frame before going bearish. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Okay, which other pair do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Which other pair? Let's look at Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, let's start from 4 hour, or let's start with the daily. So at the moment, I think Euro Aussie is bullish. Yeah. Euro Aussie is bullish. You can see, I think liquidity reside at this low has been cleared. We've cleared liquidity, and you see how yesterday candle closed. It looks like an hammer, though not a valid hammer. We could call it a spinning bottom, but let's go down to 4 hour. After the close of yesterday candle, let's go down to 4 hour to identify the pattern that formed on 4 hour. So on 4 hour, you can see the pattern we had here on 4 hour. We had an inverted hammer, we had a spinning bottom, bearish candle, then another inverted hammer here. Okay. Then currently the market is trading above this resistance level that was created. You can see. So this is an indication that demand is higher than supply. Can you see? This resistance levels has been broken. You can see this resistance level has been broken. The market is currently trading above this resistance that was created. So Euro Aussie is bullish at the moment. It is bullish at the moment. So can we still buy Euro Aussie? Let's see. Or we wait for price to pull back before we buy. Let's see. We should have entered buy from this point. And right now, it has done over 80 pips. 80 pips. So if you want to join this trend on Euro Aussie, I would advise you wait for price to pull back. Okay, let price pull back to a discount area before you buy. That would be my take on. So we want to see price pull back to a discount area, which will be below level 50 before we buy. That's my take on Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie has already moved. It has already moved. So we have to patiently wait for price to pull back. Okay, unless you're comfortable taking such risk. Your risk could be as high as 100 pips if you want to buy from the current market price. Your risk could be as high as 100 pips, yeah. The stop loss should be at this level or at this level if you want to buy Euro Aussie. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on Euro Aussie. Which other instrument do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Which other instrument do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. I believe you all can hear me. If there's any pain you want us to analyze, please let me know in the comment section. Let's look at Australian dollar USD. Australian dollar USD is bearish. It's been bearish since yesterday. Okay. It's been bearish since yesterday, as you can see, and it's still bearish at the moment. Okay. It is still bearish at the moment. You can see the pattern we had here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, NZUSD. Okay, we'll look at that in a few minutes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday so far. Monday, we had a shooting star. Tuesday, a bearish candlestick. You can see. So Australian dollar USD is bearish at the moment. It is bearish at the moment. Let's go down to 4 hour. What do we have on 4 hour? Okay, as you can see also, this support has been broken on 4 hour. So it is still bearish. It is still bearish. Okay, but it's approaching this fair value gap. Most likely they want to fill this gap. Okay, this gap here, this fair value gap. So when this gap gets filled, price might pull back. Okay, price might pull back after filling this fair value gap. This is a discount area. If you apply your Fibonacci from this swing low to swing high, you can see. You can see. So this is a discount area. So when price fills this gap and the bullish reversal pattern forms inside this gap, we might see price pull back to a premium area before going bearish. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on Australian dollar USD at the moment is bearish, but this won't be the good price to start selling because price might pull back from this area. It might pull back from this area. Okay. So this is not a good price. This is not a good price to sell. Just wait and see how price reacts inside this gap. Okay, let's see how price reacts inside this gap before we decide to buy or sell. You can only sell if the support is broken. If the support gets broken, then we can go bearish. Okay, if it gets broken, we can go bearish, and our stop loss will be a few pips above this fair value gap. Are you getting me? If we are to sell, let's patiently wait for price to break this support. And when we sell from this support, below this support, our stop loss should be a few pips above this fair value gap, which should be around 30 or 40 pip risk. I hope that there. Okay, someone says look at NZUSD. Let's see NZUSD. It's positively correlated with Australian dollar USD. So you can see it's been bearish. Monday, we had a shooting star. This would have been the best time. On Tuesday would have been the best time to sell NZUSD because after the close of Monday candle, if you go down to 4 hour, you would be able to identify a bearish reversal pattern, a valid one on 4 hour. Let's see. Should be a valid bearish reversal pattern on 4 hour. So you can see what we had here on 4 hour time frame. Right? We had what looks like a shooting star, and you can see this was the previous resistance, turn support. And at this point also, we also had a support. The support was created at this point. Then the next power candle that formed closed below that support. You can see it closed below that support. So this would have been the best entry for sell on NZUSD. And you can see where price is at the moment. You can see. So we can't sell from this price, right? This is where we ought to have entered sell, and the market is trading how many pips below that level now? Wow. Over 126 pips below that level. You can see. So it will not be wise to sell from this point. It will not be wise to sell from this point. We have to wait for price to pull back to a premium area before we sell, right? We have to wait for price to pull back. So we should be looking for a bullish reversal pattern to form on New Zealand USD. Okay, if a bullish reversal pattern forms on New Zealand USD 4 hour time frame, then you could take advantage of the pullback, buy to a premium area, then you can sell from premium area. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on New Zealand USD. It is bearish at the moment. It is bearish at the moment. You can't buy now. You can't sell now. Selling now is at a very high risk. Okay. You have to wait for a pullback before you sell. Okay. You have to wait for a pullback before you sell. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? Do you have any question? Any question? Is that all for today? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Is there any other pen you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. So for USD card is bullish at the moment. USD card is bullish at the moment. It is bullish at the moment. USD card is bullish at the moment. Let's go down to 4 hour. So this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. So it's first candle for the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right. So let's go down to 4 hour. Okay, so you can see it's been bullish. It's been bullish and it's still bullish at the moment. Okay, it's still bullish at the moment. USD card is bullish at the moment. Any question? Any question, Mr. Evaristus, Mr. Will? Any question? Are we okay for today? Are we okay for today? Any question? Any question? Is there any other pair you want us to look at? Let me know. Let me know before I end today's session. Any question? Okay, no question from Mr. Okay, no question from. All right, all right. Thank you very much for your participation. Tomorrow we'll be having a seminar, a webinar tomorrow, and I'll be inviting you guys for the webinar. Okay, you'll be taught how you can make profits consistently in the market. So I will drop the link. The meeting will be streamed on Google Meet. So I will drop the link on the various groups by 10 a.m. tomorrow. So stay tuned. Wish you guys a great day.